Japan trip. It was a bright and sunny day when I and my three best friends, Claire, Mike, and Rachel, embarked on a trip to Japan. We had been planning this trip for months, and we were all so excited to finally be on our way. Japan is well known for its rich culture, technological advancements, and amazing cuisine, and we couldn't wait to experience it all. As we boarded the plane, we couldn't help but gush about everything we wanted to do and see. I can't wait to see the cherry blossoms, exclaimed Claire. I heard they're in full bloom this month, Mike chimed in. And I can't wait to try all the amazing sushi and ramen, Rachel added. I want to visit a traditional Japanese onsen and relax in a hot spring. We landed in Tokyo, and the city was bustling with activity. We checked into our hotel and immediately set out to explore. We visited the famous Shibuya crossing, one of the busiest intersections in the world, and marveled at the neon lights and towering skyscrapers. We also visited the Meiji Shrine, a Shinto shrine dedicated to the deified spirits of Emperor Meiji and his wife Empress Shokin. It was a serene and beautiful place, and we all felt a sense of calm as we walked through the torii gates. As we strolled through the streets, we couldn't help but notice the cleanliness and orderliness of the city. Did you know that Japan has a culture of cleanliness and respect for public spaces? I asked my friends. That's why you will rarely see any litter on the streets. We decided to take a day trip to Mount Fuji, and it was one of the most breathtaking sights we had ever seen. I can't believe we're standing here looking at the iconic Mount Fuji, Rachel said, awe in her voice. Did you know that Mount Fuji is the highest mountain in Japan and an active volcano? Mike added. We also visited Kyoto, the former imperial capital of Japan, and we were amazed by the city's rich history and culture. We visited the Kiyomizu-dera Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and marveled at the stunning views of the city from the temple's veranda. Kyoto is known for its traditional architecture and beautiful temples, Claire said. It's like stepping back in time. As we explored the city, we couldn't help but notice the politeness and courtesy of the Japanese people. Did you know that bowing is an important part of Japanese culture? I asked my friends. It's a way of showing respect and gratitude. We also experienced the famous Japanese hospitality, or omotenashi. The staff went above and beyond to make us feel comfortable and at home, and we were treated to a traditional Japanese dinner and a hot spring bath. As we sat in the hot spring, watching the stars twinkle in the night sky, we reflected on our trip and all the amazing things we had experienced. I can't believe we only have a few more days in Japan, Rachel said. I don't want to leave. I know, Claire agreed. Japan is such a unique and fascinating country. I feel like there is still so much we haven't seen or experienced. I agree, Mike said. But you know what the best part of this trip has been? Our friendship. We've shared so many amazing memories together. We all nodded in agreement, grateful for the opportunity to travel together and experience the wonders of Japan. As we drifted off to sleep, we knew that this trip would stay with us forever. As we packed our bags and prepared to leave, we reminisced about all the interesting facts we had learned about Japan. Did you know that Japan has a child limit? Rachel asked. Yes, I read that they have a low birth rate and are trying to incentivize having more children, I replied. We also talked about the Japanese people's love for certain countries, and Mike mentioned that they had heard that Japanese people love Italy. That's because of the similarities in food culture, Claire explained. Both countries place a high value on fresh, quality ingredients and simple yet delicious flavors. As we boarded the plane back home, we couldn't help but feel a sense of sadness. I'm going to miss this place, Rachel said wistfully. Me too, I agreed. But you know what they say. You always leave a piece of your heart wherever you go. The most important thing we learned about Japan was the deep respect and appreciation for tradition and culture. From the ancient temples to the modern technology, Japan seamlessly blends the old and the new. Japanese value politeness, cleanliness, and hospitality, which we experienced firsthand during our trip. We also discovered that the best time to visit Japan is during the spring months of March and April, when the cherry blossoms are in full bloom. This is a magical time of the year when the country is awash in pink hues, and everyone comes out to celebrate the arrival of spring. In addition to the cherry blossoms, we found that there are many other unique traditions in Japan, such as the art of tea ceremony and the sport of sumo wrestling. We were also fascinated by the Japanese concept of wabi-sabi, which celebrates the beauty in imperfection and impermanence. As we landed back home, we all hugged each other tightly. This was the trip of a lifetime, Mike said. I couldn't have asked for better travel companions. We all smiled and agreed, feeling grateful for the memories we had created together. Japan had left an indelible impression on us, and we knew that we would always carry a piece of it with us. As we said our goodbyes and went our separate ways, we knew that we would be back someday, eager to discover even more of what this fascinating country had to offer. The end. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends and family. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.